Stacy's dad telling him that, I know this love is blind thing y'all are doing, but love needs a roof. Love might want to fight first class. Lydia is giving me million personality vibes. Everybody's like, did Uche and Lydia plan to meet up on the show? Here comes over as someone that would also want you to forgive them when they've done something wrong, but they wouldn't forgive you when it's your turn. What's really happening? It's the one that's showing you shege banza that you'll be calling to yourself. One thing that I would never ever in my life settle for, knowing that no, really, like I don't have faith in any of the couples. Like this year's Love is Blind is giving love is problematic. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time stopping by, you're welcome. My name is Uche, and on here I share content based on commentary, lifestyle, vlogs, or whatever you want. We have it on here. As you can see, the title is about to be interesting. Come on in, grab a snack, grab your drinks. The drama is about to be drama. I'm going to be reviewing Love is Blind season 5. If you've never heard of Love is Blind, I'm about to give you all the info on it. So Love is Blind is a show that airs on Netflix. It's about, people coming together, speaking to one another through a pod where they don't get to see each other, just having conversations and just building their emotional connection, learning literally everything you want to learn about the person with the intent of getting married, being proposed to right there, at the end of the section, and getting married. But at the altar, you get to say yes or no, and you can also get to be like, I don't want to be with this person. Doing the honeymoon phase, that's the next phase after you get proposed to by this person that you've connected with on all levels, right? So it's all still an experiment. That's literally what Love is Blind is about. For this season, which is the 5th one, 4 couples made it to the proposal stage, and they get to enjoy their honeymoon phase. In this honeymoon phase is where you get to see somebody for who they are, just aside from them, you listening to them speak about themselves and who they are, right? You get to see the action part of who they are really being displayed. The first couple on my list, Stacy and Izzy. Oh my goodness. So Stacy is, she matched with Izzy, and this for her, Izzy is like her best connection, right? But and Stacy gives me very private girl, very emotionally invested, but also guarded, right? And I think that's important as a lady. There's also that emotional and you being logical, right? And don't be swayed by one man. In the house, there was this babe that also liked Izzy called Johnny, and Stacy never made her know that I'm with this person, or like I'm really connecting or bonding with this guy. Right, she kept everything to herself, let everything play itself out in the end. And Johnny was a bit, she went over the top with trying to mark her territory around Izzy. Eventually, she found out Stacy was also, rooting and had eyes on Izzy. Anyway, Izzy ended up choosing Stacy because that's the person he connected with the most, and he proposed to Stacy. And to be honest, what I think about their connection is Stacy wants someone that can fill up in her emotional part. She already knows what responsibility. She already, has her shit figured out. Like she's doing well for herself. She's successful and everything. While Izzy seems to be on the opposite side of that. Now this is where it is now a bit funny, weird. Izzy is trying to pick himself up. He has debts to pay. It looks like the ideal guy, is sexy, built, fit, all of these things, but he doesn't seem to have a shit together. And I see an issue rising, from watching their scenes. It seems like Izzy would eventually be feeling insecure, eventually will be feeling intimidated by how Stacy is well put together. And let's talk about Stacy's dad telling him that I know this love is blind thing y'all are doing, but love needs a roof. Love might want to fight first class. That was a top tier word for me throughout this season. I think Izzy needs to put himself together, because I don't know, I just feel like he's a man, right? Eventually what Stacy tells him to do might come across as she's demanding too much. I mean, there was a scene where it was like she's being materialistic. Like she's not being materialistic, she's being a grown adult, and you need to check yourself, because She has never done anything crazy. I just hope Stacy doesn't make a mistake choosing Izzy, because Izzy seems to be able to feel her emotional needs, where she had said like other men would like want to leave her when there's a fight or there's an issue, they will want to abandon her, but Izzy seems to be the guy that wants to stay. But I'm like, are you really staying inside because you're in love with Stacy, or you're staying because she's a good girl, she has a life together, she's successful, she's wealthy, she'll be able to help your life in that aspect? So I don't know. I don't really know if it's true love that is amongst them. And Stacey kind of made a point about how he doesn't really know what she likes in bed, or like she was expecting more from him as his build and everything, but it seems to be like chill, like the teddy bear. It's giving sugar boy. Let's put it out as it is. It's giving this boy. He's a sugar boy and a sugar mama. You know what I mean? I hope like it really ends well with them, and it's not just like trying to string her along because she's going to help his life in terms of him growing in life. Uche and Aaliyah, the second couple. So Uche is Nigerian. I don't know if Aaliyah is Nigerian. Aaliyah is a nurse, and their love story is like, it's a lot. It seems complicated yet simple. Uche is someone that it was very realistic, right? Like Aaliyah revealed to Uche that she had cheated on her previous partner, and because of sex. Like, let's be honest, there's nobody that would hear that and would not be thrown off by because of sex. Do you understand? Like, it wasn't a valid reason for him, right? And although like all of that was said and done, however, Uche never stated to her that that there was an ex of his in the house. He never stated that to her that he actually had sex with 3 months ago. But it's very agreeable to say, oh, she did not need that piece of information, but she's telling you like these deep things about her past. It's only fair for her to know that you've done, like, there's something about your past too that needs to be said, right? And it was really like going at her, like judging her and everything. So now here's the plot twist. Aaliyah is friends with this said girl that was his ex, and she goes by the name Lydia. So Lydia is like Aaliyah's best friend in the house that she wants to tell stuff within her and Uche. She's just giving very messy, like, how can this girl that was your ex, your recent ex, be my best girl in the house, and you're telling me that everything is chill and calm? And he never told her that they had sex recently. So now, like, I feel like, of course, Uche and Aaliyah, they have a great healthy relationship before the old past revelations came about, and now it's looking like, are we really going to have trust issues? Are we really going to like tell each other the truth and not like hold any information to our own benefits just because we want to get the advantage of like getting you at the end of the day? So Aaliyah is a bit confused. She's lost about everything. Like, is she going to lose her friendship with Lydia? Like, is Lydia really over with Uche? Because there was a part she told Lydia that, don't tell me things about him, like I don't want to know too much about him, like you get, like, let me hear it from him. And she goes on to start saying he has a Tesla, is this, his friends with this. Like, come on, Lydia, come on. Like, what was the purpose of that? I don't know if that part was scripted, because she just said, don't tell me these things, and you now start telling her, like,
do me a favor, please, get out of here.
Yeah, it's just giving, I'm still in love with my ex, but I'm going to act like I'm so matured and like so over it. But I don't know, it's confused, because Lydia again says to Aaliyah that, I'm going to respect that, you are Uche's wife, and Uche is your husband, and that's going to be that, nothing else. I don't know, like, words are so easy, but like actions. And Aaliyah was not patient enough to know how that plays out, and she ended up leaving the show. Like, she left without telling Uche, and that rubbed Uche the wrong way. Like, it was about to propose to this girl, and she leaves the show. We don't know what happened, the parts they did not show us between Lydia and Aaliyah in the house. But Uche got on the phone with Aaliyah, and Lydia got into a fight, and things were being said, and it's just messy. Like, it's like someone just came to put ashes into this fairy tale story. And yeah, like, Uche and Aaliyah ended up meeting and Uche was like, he doesn't trust that, Aaliyah is going to really stay through everything, because she seems to be someone that would just run away from every argument or every misunderstanding, because although it's an experiment, but it could also like turn out to be a real thing. And for her to leave at the first break of an issue, he had doubts about it. I don't know, is Uche coming off too rigid in his decisions? Is it coming up double faced? Because you two, you have your own past, you have your own shit to, just like Aaliyah. So I really don't know, but I actually enjoyed their love story. I was actually looking forward to them. They were the first couple I was looking forward to their honeymoon, and thanks to Lydia, that didn't happen. And again, talking about Lydia actually, she's giving me million personality vibes. Lydia comes off as sweet, caring, understanding, patient, and she also comes off as aggressive, a liar, someone that is not mentally okay. I really don't know, because Uche ends up telling us that he had a conversation with Lydia, and he ends up saying Lydia was stalking him, Lydia was following people, the girls he was following on his Instagram, and he's just like giving like a messy, like, is she really over with Uche? Did she purposely plan to be on that show with Uche? Did she know that Uche was going to be on the show? Like, what is going on? Like, everybody's confused, everybody's like, what really happened? Nobody knows. And everybody's like, did Uche and Lydia plan to meet up on the show? Like, is this a plan? Like, was this how it was supposed to unfold? Because nobody really knows what's happening with them, right? It just seems too good to be true that they coincidentally met up on the show, right? So we don't know what's happening. We really don't. She comes off as someone that would also want you to forgive them when they've done something wrong, but they wouldn't forgive you when it's your turn, right? When you can only see things from your own point of view, right? You're not being open-minded, because I think Aaliyah has every right to feel the way she felt, that was there really still something between him and Lydia, since it was quite recent, right? And I just think he should like open himself more to Aaliyah, and like they should work on their relationship better now, right? Since he has told her now that Lydia is really really not involved in his life, and what happened just happened. And to be fair, I feel like, as he already told Aaliyah in the pods, that he wasn't in love with Lydia, he was never in love with her, right? And so I just feel like she should let the actions play itself out, which is painful, because all of us will say we want love, but the core of it is that the minute you open yourself to love, you also open yourself to heartbreak, you also open yourself up to disappointment, as much as you open yourself to beautiful things that can come out of love, right? And yeah, everybody just trying to play safe, really. Everybody just trying to play their game right and not be a loser at the end of the day. So I think Uche and Aaliyah should give it a shot outside the house. We have Milton and Lydia. So Milton and Lydia, Milton is 24 years old, Lydia is 31. And I don't know like why age is such a big thing. Anyways, age is a big thing anyway. Like, if the woman is older, there's always like this stigma, there's that saying, like they would not be compatible, they don't think alike, they're not as matured as the older person, especially when it's the woman. It's like there's going to be major issues, that relationship is going to scatter. But anyways, Milton like reassures her that no, like they can have like a beautiful solid relationship regardless of the age difference. And Milton seems to have a like good head over his shoulders. However, my worry is that I don't think Lydia is in love with Milton. Will I say she's in love with the idea of Milton? Definitely. Will I say she's in love with the idea of love? Definitely. But in love with Milton as a person, I don't think so. Even physical attraction, I don't think Lydia is physically attracted to him. It's just like when you were so desperate, right? Lydia gives up desperate girl vibes, like you're supposed to be loved, to be adored, to be treated nicely by a guy, but not necessarily the person you want. Like I don't think Milton is a person. That's just my own take. And tell me why in the pod she kind of like played it down on and Uche's relationship. She didn't really go into how they had a thing 3 months ago, which is quite recent. I don't think that information should have been omitted when she was telling Muti, but she played it low and she went all like out with Aaliyah regarding Uche. She's just giving, I'm still in love with my ex, but I'm trying to move on, but I'm also going to pretend to myself that it's not what I want. I don't know, like it's just a lot happening with Lydia. Like, Lydia, what's up? Are you good? Are you okay? Because I don't know what you're trying to achieve here. I really don't know. I think Lydia needs to go to therapy. Like, no shade to Lydia, but if your mental health is being affected, because of your past relationship, go see a therapist. Plus, before I forget, she said Uche had cheated on her in their relationship. I don't know. I just feel like she needs to let Uche go. She needs to let go of whatever she had with Uche and like move on with her life and stop being scary and stop giving us liar, truthful vibe. We don't know which you are really. Like, do you understand? It's giving a lot. Like, I really want to defend Lydia sober. Like, I think she's a genuine sweet person, but I don't know, like with all this drama you're pulling yourself into, which is drama, Aaliyah's drama, muting. Come on, girl. What's really happening? So I want to talk about Taylor and Jared. Taylor is a girl that is a teacher, and she had this connection with this guy in the pod. But for me, I really did not see very in-depth, very value-based conversations between her and this Abobo, because I don't know, they were always laughing. What I remember about them is they were always laughing. They were always catching a vibe. I did not really hear serious, deep conversations from them. And they met outside, when he proposed. They met at the review. She hugged him, they hugged, but I don't know, in that minute I just felt like they did not connect, like they did not like how they both looked when they met. I just had that feeling, especially from her. And then they moved to the honeymoon phase, and Uncle is just being like a cricket, super quiet. He doesn't really speak to her, he doesn't really grab her, touch her, like nothing. It was just, and that says a lot as a girl. Like, when the guy that is supposed to like you isn't acting like he likes you, like he's acting like he hates you, like he's not touching you, he's not speaking to you, nothing, he's just being quiet, and he's just acting like a robot. Like, if she says something, like if she says, how are you today, it can be like, I'm fine, it's a good day, it's a nice day, it's a sunny day. Like, it doesn't really try to make the conversation even longer or like sweet or nothing. Like, it's like it's speaking to a wall. It still feels like it's speaking to her through a wall. And she kind of also said that. And honestly, I just feel like he's a fucked up person, to be honest, because when she was trying to like break the ice, have that conversation with him, so they are like a bit free and they are able to connect with each other physically, it goes to say he doesn't like her because he did not like the way she had makeup on the first day. She looks like a different person. Like, I feel like this was him just indirectly trying to say he didn't like how she looked in person, rather than trying to say her makeup was too heavy, she looks different, her makeup would have stained your face. Come on, man. Like, obviously makeup stains are normal, they are not abnormal. And like, she doesn't look that different from her makeup. In fact, she's a really pretty, natural looking girl, and she looks good on makeup. Like, a lot of girls wear makeup, so it's not like a weird thing. And nah, she doesn't look that different. What are you saying? Just come direct, talk straight, don't go through corners.
If you want to talk to me direct, don't go through the corners.
Speak with your chest, because like, what's happening? Do you understand? So I feel like she definitely dodged a bullet with him by not even being intimate with him at all, because like, he's acting like they don't even know each other, they've never spoken a day in their lives. Like, that's how he was acting. He definitely gave off emotionally unavailable, and I think pretty much he did not like how she looked in person, or he was just faking his personality. There's this thing of guys giving off this great impression about themselves in the first 2-3 weeks, and eventually who they really are shows. I think that was the case with them, really and truly, because I mean, he was able to speak to her freely through a wall, but in person it could also be that he was intimidated. He has this beautiful, stunning girl, and he just couldn't let the words out of his mouth. He was just too shy to speak to her. Like, that's your babe. Like, be a man. Obviously, he had boy vibes, like really small boy vibes, and yeah, she shouldn't be with that kind of person because she's so grown, she's so like emotionally like intelligent and really mature, just trying to have these conversations with him. And I just like how she carried herself, like literally, like I think inside and out she's a good person. She didn't try to even disrespect him for just disrespecting her on like the vain shallow things he was saying we didn't like about her. Like come on, like you could say your mind. Nobody's going to beat you. Like, just say your mind, and say your mind respectfully. But that was not the reason. That was just an excuse. He did not like her. That's just it. Or he was too scared that she's too good to be true for him. And maybe she is. Maybe she's not your cup of tea. Maybe you can handle her and go and do less. Yeah, that's it. One thing that I would never ever in my life settle for is being a second option. Like, knowing that I am a second option, I think that's like the crazy part. Knowing that you're the second, because I hear this said of, yeah, like everybody's somebody's second option at the end of the day. True that, but like knowing that you are the second option, like their first option didn't pick them, and so that's why they're running back to you. Never, in the name of Jesus. Because what? Like, that was sad. So the fourth couple and my last couple is Johnny and Chris. So that was funny. So initially it was Johnny and Izzy, but Izzy, eventually went with Stacy because that was his number one person, and Johnny went back to our second option, number two, Chris. Chris is a good-looking guy, honestly. Like, it seems to be put together with his life, knows what he wants, and I think for Johnny, Chris did not come off like bad guy, hot guy, the happening guy, the one that makes you excited, the one that would give you butterflies, right? And she stated all of these things to Izzy, right? That it gives her everything. Of course, she's trying to win Izzy over. Like, I really like you, I really think we can have a future together. And so she was saying all these things, and she ended up saying all the things she did not like, or she felt like she did not have with Chris. That Chris gives her like lovey-dovey kind of guy, but he's not the guy that she has like this crush on, like she's excited or about spending the rest of her life with. Tell me why the minute Izzy said, I will not pick you, because you're not my number one option, she goes running back to Chris that Chris just gave me the more secure vibes. He wants to be serious with me. He really took my matter on his head. You left the guy that cares about you, showed you effortlessly that he loves you, he wants to be with you, he wants to raise a family with you, to go be with the person that is giving you mixed signals. I know that this happens a lot with us girls. It is the one that's showing you shege banza that you'll be calling to yourself. The one that's giving you sweet, gentle love. Like, nah, it's not giving me the energy. Girl, like, no, like, let's not do this to ourselves. So I know, like, it's still an experiment, is everything you want to call it, but I cannot willingly see myself accepting that I'll be second option. Like, my pride is big, I'm sorry, and I love myself too much to know that I'm your second option and be all genuinely happy about that. Or like, I feel like at some point I will resent you for it, and that's not a good thing. Like, just holding some things back, because now you get out of this place. No matter what issues you guys have, for me personally, no matter what issues we have, at the back of my head I'll be like, anyways, I was even the second option, so I'll just like play it that way. Really, I'll just like, yeah, like, if I was the first option, maybe you will listen to me more, maybe you'll be this. But I know that's not a good way to think, but like, just know you're a second option, knowing that the reason why they picked you is because the person they really wanted somebody else or rejected them. So it's more like a thing of saving face for them, where they choose you because they know that you chose them already, not based of, oh, I really want to choose you back also. Do you understand? Like, I don't know. It makes me feel some type of way. I mean, we saw it play out with Yana and what's the guy's name? I forgotten his name. And they are now like divorced, and it's just messy. I feel like I wouldn't go to that point of marrying you, or like, to be honest, if I ever consider doing that kind of thing, you have to show me consistently that you're the right person for me. Like, I made the right decision, like giving that a shot. And I don't know, like and Johnny, she's such a good buttering woman. Like, she was just buttering the boy up, buttering Chris up, like just telling you all these sweet lovely things, like the way guys would, be toasting you like non-stop. She was just doing everything, like saying the right things to him. And I love what he did. I love what Chris did at that point, where he had that conversation with her, that he knew that, she chose Izzy and Izzy rejected her and everything. And he was like, right now, let me choose myself, right? Like, that was good. Like, let me choose myself now. He didn't make a decision if he wanted to continue the relationship with her. But, news alert, as of today, they are in a relationship, him and Johnny. Lover boy. And I feel like the relationship is going quite well. She got really lucky there, because not a lot of guys would be able to look past that, right? I feel like more girls are more open to being like second option, but guys, like, not really. I don't think so. So Taylor and Jared did not end up, being together. Taylor left, so that makes just two couples that made it to the honeymoon phase. So that gives us Stacey and Izzy and Milton and Lydia. I really don't have so much faith in Milton and Lydia getting married, saying yes on the altar. So I would say that truthfully, I think Milton said yes at the altar, if I'm making my predictions well. And I think Lydia said no, just because I feel like she knows somewhere in her heart that she needs therapy. She needs to figure out what really she wants. And I don't know, I just think she needs some self-development, care before she thinks of spending the rest of her life with somebody. I think she needs to be stable mentally there. And I cannot wait to see the conversation Uche had with Milton. And this is about to happen. And I don't think our meeting would work long run, like their relationship. I don't know. I don't have so much faith in them. Really, there's not so much I can talk about it. Like, aside their age, I really can't see them working. I don't see the chemistry I expect, from two people that claim to really love each other and really like each other. I'm not. They are not giving to me. I'm not feeling like love is in the air from them. And the second couple, that's Stacey and Izzy. I don't know. I feel like they might work. So I feel like Stacey said no, really. Like, I don't have faith in any of the couples. Like, this year's Love is Blind Giving Love is problematic. That's what it should be called this year, because the drama, the tea, is too much. I think Izzy said yes. Of course, why would you say yes? Stacey is a big girl. She can take care of herself. She's a big woman, right? And there was a point where Stacey was like, she already pays for her house because she bought the house, and that, like, they were talking about bills and money, right? And then Izzy goes to say, she was like, oh, you'll pay for the date. And I was like, no, it believes in 50-50. Like, what are you even bringing to the table that you are saying 50-50? Like, make it make sense, bro. You want to pay 50 on a date? Are you not ashamed? Are you not embarrassed? This is embarrassing. No. What? Maybe because I'm a Nigerian woman and, like, I can't relate to doing 50-50 with a guy on a date. Not talk of in a marriage. And knowing that I'm even richer than you. And I'm like, just say you want her to be the breadwinner, like, and you just want to be the sugar baby at home, the house husband. Like, it's okay if that's the arrangement you want, really and truly. But at least let her know, like, this is all of you. Can she cope? Can she handle all these, things that are not balancing, that the math is not matching? Yeah. I think this should be boy math. You want her to see you as an husband when you want to split bills with her 50-50. It's giving disappear, run, fly away like a butterfly. And I really hope Uche and Aaliyah are able to like make up their differences and like, you know, give love a try. Like I really wanted to see that love story evolve so bad. Anyways, guys, that's my review on the Love is Blind season 5. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you're watching Love is Blind season 5, tell me, who is your favorite couple? Who is your favorite person? Who do you think is going to walk down the aisle? Like, leave it in the comment section. Let's continue the conversation. Please do make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share with everybody you know. I really appreciate it. And don't forget to turn on your post notification to know when I upload next. See you guys soon. Bye for now.